This lady up here, top in the left-hand corner, is my grandmother. That's Mary Adams. The lady below it is her daughter, Patricia. Mary Adams' mother is Margaret Jane Wilson. The two little girls there, one is my Aunt Georgina, who died at the age of 17. The other lady is my mother, who is Patricia. The guy below, in the top left, the tall guy in both pictures, is my grandfather, Samuel John Adams. There's the coat of arms for the Schiffers and the Adams. Over to the right, there's a marriage picture of my parents. Below that is Colonel McLaughlin in his car. Below that is the McLaughlin Mansion. Up above in the Observer, printed by the Sarnia Observer, is an article from June 2015 pertaining to what the Guelph Motor Car Company was all about. Over to the right, up at the top, is McLaughlin Carriage Company, which is the founders of General Motors, who is the father-in-law of Samuel John Adams. Below that is my grandfather's dealership, the Guelph Motor Car Company, along with two pictures there. Notice the cars out front. You don't get them in 1926 just handed to you. And beside that is a little picture to the right, and it shows you, it goes on the dashboard. It's for matchsticks. And below that, over to the left, is two letters. One is from Stephen Harper, the former Prime Minister, stating he can't help because he's federal and I need provincial. So I went to provincial 2 years later, and I wrote the Honorable Kathleen Wynne, and I told her I'm on ODSP and I'm broke, and they still trying to send me to a lawyer. Below that is just a bit of literature on enlargement. Now, I'm saying I think my grandfather should be commemorated for owning the first dealership in the city of Guelph and the contributions with the 5 companies that he had left in Guelph. Along with, when he died, everything disappeared. Guelph Motor Car Company, the 5 companies, and a dress shop in Bloor and Young in Toronto don't exist. But I'd be honored if the city of Guelph would do the honor of commemorating my grandfather. That would be a nice gesture. I feel he does deserve it. He deserves a place in the book. And as far as the McLaughlin family and Charles Nathan Phillips III, if anything that was there by my grandmother and great-grandmother, if it's ours, send it home where it belongs, back to us. And that'll be the whole ball of wax. Thanks a lot.